this video, we will show you how to link your public library account in the Sora app after you have accessed the Commonwealth eBook collection. We'll also show you how to conduct a search across multiple networks at once. So the first thing you want to do after logging in with your school credentials is to click the menu button in the upper right-hand corner. You'll see that there's Add a Public Library option. You can find your library by the name of the library itself, the town, or the network name. Regardless of how you pull the library up, you will see the network name listed at the top in blue. You'll see your library information and then a green "This is my library" button. So you'll just want to click that "This is my library" button, and then you will be brought right to the digital library collection. A message pops up saying that you are seeing some of the collection. This is because the filter that applies to your account in the Commonwealth eBook collection from your school settings will now apply here. This is just through the Sora app though, so if you need to access something outside of this collection, you can just log directly into OverDrive or Libby with your public library information to get to that title. Now, one of the big benefits of linking a public library card is that you can search libraries simultaneously. So you can type in that search, click that box, and now you'll see results from multiple networks, separated by that network title in that bold font there. Back in that menu button, I can select to add a public library again, not because I actually have library cards in other networks, but because we have shared borrowing privileges for these digital collections. So you can use your Minuteman Library Network card information to borrow from other digital networks. You can actually add all of those that we have there. Again, once I go up to that search, I can still leave that search all of my libraries option selected, and I can just see that there's another network down at the bottom. And you can see that there are some titles that look like they're on hold in my home network, but it's available in the Sales Library Network. So I can select to borrow it, and I just select to sign into the Minuteman Library Network. From here, I can sign in with my library card number or username that I've set up, and just the usual password that I use. Now that I've signed in, I'm brought back to that results page. And this time when I click borrow, it will borrow the title for me. It automatically places it on my digital shelf and then opens the book for me to read or listen to right in my browser. You'll notice that if I closed that, it just brings me back to that results page again. At the top of the screen, I can switch between my library networks so that I can search one network at a time if I want to. That might be helpful if I'm up to my checkout limits or my hold limit in a particular network or something like that. I can also browse the curated collections in each of the networks. These are collections that are being put together by different librarians in each network. So you might find different titles highlighted. It's a really good way to discover new books. Regardless of which network you're using or how you're searching here, there's definitely a lot in Sora. And if you have any issues, both your school librarian and public librarians are available to help.